Imagine a world where shadows aren't just the dark shapes on the ground. They have their own personalities, thoughts, and even emotions. What if you could see these shadows interacting and expressing their very essence, creating a reality that's alive with unseen drama? As you walk through a bustling park, shadows of joggers, picnickers, and strollers come to life, each displaying an animated reflection of their owner's true selves. It's not just about light and dark anymore. It's a vibrant cast of characters filled with humor, rivalry, and perhaps even friendship. Picture this. You pass a group of shadows gathered under a tree, animatedly discussing their owner's dreams and fears. They're not just mimicking, but adding their unique flair. One shadow might bubble with laughter, while another looks brooding and serious. It's a realm where shadows reveal the hidden layers of our lives that we usually keep tucked away. Now, skip a few steps over to an eerie alley where two shadows are engaged in a wild and tense argument. Their movements are forceful, like two boxers in an intense match. But what are they truly fighting about? Is it a disagreement over how their owners view success or failure? Hey, that fight hints at underlying tensions that affect us all, whether we admit it or not. The concept of shadows as reflections of personalities ties right into the intriguing idea of a shadow self, a term popularized by psychologist Carl Jung. He suggested that we all have parts of ourselves we suppress or conceal. In this shadow world, those darker aspects could take form, perhaps as shadows that represent our insecurities and fears. Instead of turning away, imagine the bravery it would take to engage with those shadows, learning and growing from what we find, rather than shying away from it. Let's not forget about the playground, where the shadows of children at play are pure joy, swirling round and round on the merry-go-round, reflecting carefree laughter and innocence. They're a shout-out to the simplicity of childhood, a reminder that in the crazy maze of life, joy is often just a spin away. On a more serious note, consider a nearby construction site where imposing shadows loom like giants, pressing down on the footpaths. These aren't just obstacles. They represent the relentless push for progress and the barriers that come with it. As we weave through life, these shadows might occasionally block our path, prompting us to rethink our direction or course of action. When day turns to night, think of how those busy urban shadows shift. In a city like New York, for instance, the rush diminishes. Millions may retreat indoors, but the shadows of emergency responders remain vigilant, showing that there's always someone looking out for our safety. In the dark, nature's shadows, those of trees, plants, and wildlife, emerge, intertwining our human lives with the world's natural rhythms, even in the hustle and bustle of urban life. In this world where shadows have voices and lives of their own, communication takes on a new form. But what does a conversation between shadows sound like? Can they speak in emotions, gestures, or a whole different language we don't know? Perhaps their interactions reflect the dance of human emotions, filled with laughs, misunderstandings, and heartfelt connections. Let's think about our own styles of communication as well. Just as shadows can convey so much without words, we too send messages through our own body language, the spaces we inhabit, and our silences. Architecture, for example, is not just about structure. It considers how shadows play across surfaces, turning cold concrete into a living, breathing space. As we journey through this captivating shadow realm, one crucial takeaway emerges. Our actions, words, and emotions cast shadows of their own, shaping who we are and how others perceive us. It's a reminder that understanding ourselves and being open about our darker sides can lead to personal growth and connection with others. So, let's embrace our shadows, welcome the complexities of our personalities, and shed some light on the unseen parts of ourselves. Thanks for joining this whimsical journey into the world of dynamic shadows. You might just find that there's more to learn than meets the eye.
Subscribe!